Among the sea of guest houses, hotels, and homestays in Kathmandu, we stayed at the Kathmandu Tourist Home in Thamel. Follow along with us as we introduce you to another convenient place to stay if you want to get the most out of what the heart of Kathmandu has to offer. First, if you find yourself in Kathmandu on a Friday night, you'll need to decide if you want to enjoy the night or just get some sleep. Due to Nepal having a 6-day work week, Friday night is the best night to enjoy the nightlife. Do check to make sure it's what you're hoping for. Kathmandu offers a variety of music venues, from Bob Marley reggae style to heavy metal and everything in between. Nepal has a lot of talent, no matter the genre you prefer. But you'll need to be aware that Friday night can be quite a cacophony if you somehow find yourself between 2 or more live band performances. The Kathmandu Tourist Home offers live band sessions on Friday nights, but due to the cold weather snap, the music didn't last long. It also wasn't all that loud, so you could simply ask for a room that will be quieter on the other side of the building. Cold snap started on Thursday, but it was warm enough by Saturday to take off our hats, gloves, and even our jackets for a while. Cars are not allowed in a lot of Thamel, so if you come by taxi, you can call to have the staff meet you and help you with the bags. Be sure you get out at the Kathmandu Guest House side of Thamel, so you won't need to walk so far. It really isn't so far to walk, though. Actually, the Kathmandu Tourist Home is just beside the famous Kathmandu Guest House. So if you can get out of the taxi there, you can call to have someone meet you or just go through the gate. The first surprise at the Kathmandu Tourist Home was the hot water. Every time I tried it, it was hot, really nice and hot. This can be a problem in many lower budget guest houses. They all use solar water heating, but they usually don't plug it in to supplement the solar with the electrical grid. It was the coldest day of the season in late December, and I still had hot water. Next surprise I found was the food. They had a few Western dishes, which were quite delicious and ample portions. I tried the chicken tostada one night and the vegetarian tacos on another night, both excellent. Breakfast was good as well. There are several items on the breakfast menu, both as complete meals or as a la carte. The staff was extremely willing to help with whatever we needed. For example, it was quite cold to sit outside in the dining area for most of our stay. We simply used the landline to order dinner to eat in the room, which saved a lot of time just sitting waiting for our meal. Having a phone in the room is a real convenience. The Kathmandu Tourist Home offers an excellent selection of both Nepali and Western foods. Check out the lovely mattresses too. You'll be sure to get a good night's sleep on one of these. One of the best features of this guest house is the location. You can save a lot of money on the room over their famous neighbor, the Kathmandu Guest House, and walk over for mid-morning coffee for a nice treat. Having coffee on the lawn there, checking out all the stars on the walkway of famous people, taking a few selfies with your favorite star, checking out all the pictures in the lobby of famous guests can make your day a special treat. And it's really a nice budget thing to do. The Kathmandu Tourist Home, the rooms are laid out well with ample storage space and tables. I really enjoyed the extra electrical outlets too. They're not always available in all guest houses. We always bring our own extension cord or multi-plug, as they are referred to in Nepal. No matter which country you come from, you'll find multi-plugs in the market that will handle your computer or your mobile charging needs. If you travel with camera equipment, you'll find a multi-plug to be a great investment. You can find them from $3 and even a high-quality one with surge protection for still under $10. Even our budget room had a nice-sized TV, and the hotel has a few Wi-Fi access points, so the Wi-Fi worked well throughout. Our room had nice, heavy curtains to help with the cold, and the windows had mosquito nets or screens. Although we didn't need the ceiling fan or air conditioning, both are options. I would have liked to have had an air-conditioned room, but there are only two. So we decided we'd manage without it. In this case, it would have been a good idea to upgrade for just a few dollars more. Our room had a wooden parquet floor. I like this because it cuts down on the dust and looks a lot cleaner. This storage room will keep your things safe for you while you go trekking. There were several electric outages during our stay, most likely due to the extra usage during the unseasonable cold. I couldn't help but feel bad for anyone up on the trekking trail this weekend. We checked the newspaper to see how bad it was for trekkers and was happily surprised to read there hadn't been any major disasters up in the high country. Always keep an eye out for the weather. The Himalayas have small weather patterns that can change abruptly. All in all, even with the cold weather, we found the Kathmandu Tourist Home to be an excellent place to stay, and with rooms from just $15 to $30. Check the booking link in the description below to go to their Oyo page. So, what about Nepal? Hope you enjoy the video. If you did, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. See you next time.